even now on trail cameras, I have yearlings that are about to lose their spots, so fawns that are about to lose their spots, and I have pregnant does that haven't dropped yet.
All right. So you just mentioned that the rut in Florida is kind of different, at least down there. Explain that a little bit. And then your season opens in July?
It depends. We have 4 different zones in Florida, so it opens on different dates and different zones. But Zone A is the first one to open, and that's South Florida. Um, but yeah, I'm not. The rut's so spread out, and we can get into some of that in a minute. But like Zone A, a lot of the public land, and that's really all I'm talking about. But a lot of the public land, the rut is the third week of July. So even a lot of places, by the time season opens in August, the rut's already passed. So it's very different. But I think a lot of what happened in Florida, as far as messing the rut up, or to where we don't have, like in a lot of states, you see that defined rut, like on October 15th is when rut's going to peak. Basically, the most does are coming in on that date. Here we'll have, like, okay, just take my house for instance. South Florida, they're rutting the third week of July. At the house, they're rutting the third week of January, and it could be all the way to March. So it's that spread out. But back in the, I guess, 60s, 70s, and 80s, they hauled a lot of deer in here for deer pens, and they had breeding programs, hauling in Wisconsin deer, South Texas deer. So I think, and when they were done breeding, they would sell the stud bucks or whatever they would do, and then just take the fence down, and all the does would go back into the wild, for the most part. And I think that plays a big part in what messed our rut up so much, because the does will be, even from, I've said this before on other podcasts, but even from one side of a river to another, or one side of a highway to another, could be a month different in the ruts.
Jeez.
When the does come in. So we don't have that. Most areas don't have that defined rut, but some small places will, like in a particular management area, all the does may come in around October 20th. So that particular management area you can rut hunt. But as rut hunting as a whole, you would have to guess. I mean, it's so spread out.
That's how my buddy Patrick, he kind of described that right there as like a trickle from whatever, end of October or middle of November till February. It just trickles along.
Yeah, one of my favorite management areas to hunt. I pretty much figure, like, the biggest portion of the does are going to come in somewhere around October 20th, and then you'll see, every month after that, all the way through the end of January, there's still a lot of chasing going on, but the peak is around October 20th. But like even now on trail cameras, I have yearlings that are about to lose their spots, so fawns that are about to lose their spots, and I have pregnant does that haven't dropped yet. So that's how spread out it is. They basically breed year round.
When do bucks lose their velvet then down there?
That varies by zone, but like here at the house, they're going to lose beginning of October, and then they're already hardhorned, or some are already hardhorned in Zone A.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a you can basically hunt 6 or 7 states and never leave Florida.
Yeah.